Hello, everyone. I'm Professor Ben Aldridge. I'd like to take a few minutes to walk you through the syllabus for Music 106, learning about music, so that you will understand how the course is going to go, and also to make sure that you know how to navigate around the Blackboard site for the course. So, here's my Blackboard site. Once you find your way into it, find the course. Here we are. Everything you're going to be looking for will be here in the content area. The one other place that you'll go to, which I'll come back to in a few minutes, is the tools. But for now, we'll go into content, and you'll see that there are folders, a variety of folders relating to different aspects of the class. So, in the course documents folder, you'll have access to this as of now, even though the class doesn't begin until the 28th. If I open this up, the syllabus is here. A couple of other documents I'll speak about as we go along. Opening the syllabus. I'm going to work through this for the next few minutes. Basic description of the learning objectives of the class. This is just a course catalog description. We're required to put that in the syllabus. Now, it's an asynchronous online class, and there are only 15 work days during this session. Please note, including Saturday, January the 2nd. This term is so short that I needed to have one Saturday class to get the material in a reasonable way. So, you're going to need to work very steadily and very thoughtfully, as I say here. This should be a very manageable course. There's a fair amount of work to do. None of it is very difficult. If you stay on top of things and do the work as we go, I think you'll find it to be a fairly easy class. After the first 2 days, each assignment that will come on will have a 2-day window for completion. So you're going to need to stay right on top of things to get the work in. I think you're going to find that working that way is going to make this course, and probably some of your other courses later on, very successful for you. So I speak about that here. The assignments will come online at 10 a.m. each work day. You'll be able to find them. I will show you in a minute. So everything is here in the Blackboard site. As I say, Firefox is a browser I would recommend. If you have a problem with Blackboard, call this number. It is a SUNY-wide Blackboard tech help. They're very, very good. They know me very well. Textbook for the course, World of Music. You just need to click on this link. It will take you to the textbook site where you can purchase access to the textbook and all the supporting materials that go with it. There are assignments relating to each of the 13 chapters in the book, so you'll need to have this access rather than a physical book. You'll need to have this online access to do the coursework. Going back, and back into the syllabus again. Let me come over here and scroll. It's a little easier. A little explanation about it. The homework assignments should be accessed from Blackboard. All right, and I'll show you that in a second. The reason for that is the results of the homeworks will go directly into the gradebook if you establish a connection by going through Blackboard. Talk a little bit about the content area. And I'm going to go back and go through the folders in a minute so that you'll know everything that's there. You'll be able to check your grades at any point using that tools icon that I pointed to at the beginning. Just go to that, and 2 columns will come up. Just check on My Grades, and it will show you what your grade is. You can do that anytime you like. There will be a quiz on the syllabus. That's actually also available to you as of now. even though the course hasn't started yet. So you'll be able to purchase the textbook, you'll be able to study the syllabus, even take a quiz on the syllabus. You can do all of that, get a head start on reading the text if you like before the class starts. You may find that very helpful because this term is so compressed. 2-day window for the tests, just the same as all of the other assignments. And there's information about each of the tests specifically, what will be on the test, when it'll be available to you. So there's a syllabus quiz, 2-hour tests, test 1 and 3, the midterm exam, and a final, all online, all multiple choice questions. Now, as far as the grade in the class goes, you will build your grade by doing various assignments in the class. You will earn points for each of the assignments, and you will accumulate points as the class goes along. At the end of the term, the number of points that you've accumulated doing these various assignments, there are non-text presentations, there are questions about those, the online textbook homework assignments, obviously the tests, and also writing reports on special topics. There are 4 different ways to build your point total in this class. You can choose among these as you like. The reports are, after the first one, that's required. The others are optional. You can make decisions about how many you want to do and which topics you'd like to write reports about. The special topics are class material. You'll need to watch those videos, study them, maybe take a few notes on them for test preparation. But writing reports about them after the first one is optional. But you will need to do 4 or 5 of the 10 to ensure getting a good grade in the class. Now, at the end of the term, the number of points you have relate to letter grades as you see here in this table. You can always refer to this on page 5 of the syllabus. That's how the class is going to work. Every now and then, the Blackboard program will display percentages. Please pay no attention to them. This is just simply building points, doing these various work assignments during the term to reach these various levels that relate to the different letter grades. All right, just 15 working days, as I said. The rest of the syllabus is what I call boilerplate language, different things that you can access, course policies, campus resources, those sorts of things that they want us to include in the syllabus. Now, we're back to the course documents folder in the content area. We've looked through the syllabus. This document, the description guide, I have it here. There are 6 basic elements of music that I'm going to talk about at length at the beginning. And these subheadings are going to be very important in helping you describe music that you'll be listening to. A large part of the work in this class is listening to music and describing what you hear in terms of these 6 basic elements. So I would recommend that you print this out and have it on hand, whether you are doing work from the textbook or non-text assignments. I will be devoting one entire class session to explaining each of these basic 6 elements. So I know that some of you know about them already. Some of you have studied music, but many of you have not. I want to make sure that everybody has a good basic understanding of how music is organized before we get into listening to lots of music later in the term. The remainder of this folder includes a document explaining how I would like you to write reports on the special topics, so you can refer to that. There are going to be 10 special topics. 3 of them will become available on the first day of class on the 28th. Another 4 will become available the following Saturday. And then there will be 3 more that will come on the week after that. Each of the sets of topics will be available to you for a week. And there is some information about the first test, just to make sure that you're comfortable working online. But that's part of the function of the syllabus quiz as well. Now, if I go back to content, this folder is just simply another place where you can access the textbook. All right, just click on that link and it will take you to the textbook site so that you can purchase the materials. Textbook homework. There are homework assignments that relate, as I said, to each of the 13 chapters of the text. When you're reading the text, ready to do the homework, come to this folder, click on the homework, it'll take you right to it. You can do the assignment. Both the syllabus quiz and the textbook homeworks, you will have unlimited attempts to answer the questions correctly. So you should take advantage of that when you're doing the work. The daily activities folder. There are class topics that will appear each day, and some of these topics have assignments that go with them. So you will spend a fair number of days working from the textbook. There will be days when you do not do that, when you work on these different presentations, most of which relate to those basic elements of music I just showed you. And then there will be assignments that go along with them. You just click on the assignment, begin, and answer the questions. That's how that works. And you'll see that there are a total of 11 of these assignments during the course of the entire term. There we go. The special topics folder tells you what each of the topics are. I will give you explanatory information about them. Just click here and you'll get the information and a link to various videos that you'll watch. As I said, this is part of the class material in addition to the class presentations and the textbook. So you should be familiar with everything that's here. And it is an opportunity for you to do report writing to build your point total. That aspect of flexibility, that's something that you can use if you want to take a little pressure off yourself for the final exam. You can write a couple extra reports. You will go into the final maybe not needing as many points to get to the grade that you want to get to. All right? The reason I'm doing this is because working steadily and being proactive, making your own decisions about what you're going to do, those are two things that characterize successful musicians. And this is a music appreciation class. Finally, we're at the tests folder when it comes time to take tests, beginning with the syllabus quiz, and then all the others. This is where you go. Just click on them. They'll come up. There are time limits on tests 1 through 4 through the final exam, but the syllabus quiz, you'll have unlimited attempts to answer those questions correctly. And I'm doing that partly so that I'm sure that you're very familiar with all of the things about the class that are in the syllabus. So I hope this is all helpful. I think we all understand now the challenges of working remotely. I would strongly suggest that you find a specific time each day to do the classwork. I find that that's very helpful to me in getting my work done. Hopefully that will work the same for you. As I mentioned, all of the assignments will come online at 10 a.m. each workday. You can find them there, and you'll have 2 days. You can check in at any point to do the work. But I think you'll find that it's going to be very important to stay current with the work in the class. If you have questions about anything, please let me know. My email is at the end of the syllabus, and I look forward to working with you when the class gets started on Monday the 28th. Thanks very much.